Do you ever get frustrated? Do you ever feel like you're buying everything that comes out because you're desperate to start making some money and everything that you try simply doesn't work? Well, this is called the shiny object syndrome, and basically it means that everything that comes along that sounds like it's going to be the answer, you're buying, trying, and you're not getting anywhere. But the really nice thing about this, if there could be something really nice about that whole situation, is that we've all done that. I've most certainly done that myself, and that is actually what drove me to success in the end, because I was getting sick and tired of buying this stuff, doing everything that they said inside the program and not making a single penny. I knew that there was a way to make money online, but I just hadn't found the way yet. And I was desperate to find the way. When I first started this, I needed the money so badly. And I'm not a quitter. And I guess you're not a quitter as well, which is why you're watching this now. So I would not give up. You know, I was like a dog with a bone. I would not give up until I cracked this and found out how to make consistent money, which I did. And I've got to say, I am truly, truly blessed. You know, it's today it's a beautiful day here in the UK, and I'm in my office at home. Low overheads in this business, like almost zero overheads, and I can literally just do a few things and make some money. But what I want to do is I want to just show you an example of the kind of figures that I've been able to achieve. I'm going to show you inside 3 accounts today, and this is just to show you what's possible. I'm also going to show you some of the contests that I've been successful in recently to give you an idea again of what's possible. And I want to remind you of this, that everything that you see is as a result of doing what I teach inside Commissionable. So if you wanted to do the same, what would you do? You'd buy Commissionable, take the training, and do the same. Now, if you want to learn how to bake really nice bread, you don't go to someone who's a specialist in growing gladioli plants, flowers, whatever. All right. If you want to learn how to become a black belt in karate, as did I. In fact, here's my black belt. All right, now I didn't get a black belt by going to somebody down the pub and saying, can you teach me how to do karate, mate? I went to my sensei, who was an established 4th Dan karate expert. This is what you do. You go to somebody who's got the results that you want, right? Now, I think I've got the results that you want, and that's why I want to show you the results that I've got to see if they are the results that you want. And I'm pretty sure that they're going to be. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take this camera off and turn it round to my screen so you can see this live. All right, let me just unlock my screen here with the camera, and let's get a few ready to go. Okay, so first of all, let's take this off of here. How you doing? You all right? This won't hurt a bit. Just bear with me. Okay, so this is in one of my accounts, is my Warrior Plus account. You can see my name there, Trevor C. And this is for the last 30 days. And you can see that my earnings in my wallet, all right, are 7,428. Now we're going to go over to my other Warrior Plus account. Just need to reset this, go for the last 30 days. And you can see my earnings in my other account, which is username Trevor Carr. My full name are 4,814, okay? Now we're going to go over to my JV Zoo account, and in JV Zoo I've gone for the last 30 days. I've gone down to over here you can see the 19th of May. Now I could have gone back to the 16th, and there was another sort of 483 there, but I wanted to keep this to the 30 days. And then I went and put all of that into ChatGPT. So I've just highlighted that, as you can see, went over to ChatGPT and asked it to total it up, and there's another $2,272 there. All right, now also contest wise, you can see here on this one, which is for Netflix Cash Loophole, the vendor was actually Glyn, so I was number 1 on that contest. On this one, which is PDF Profit Machine, again the vendor was Glyn, I was number 1 on that contest. On this one, Wi-Fi Passive Profits, vendor was Glyn, so I was number 2 on that one. On this one, which is Millionaire Whistleblower, I was number 2 on that one. On this one, which is Free Buy Clicks for Life, I was number 1 on that one. On this one, which is AI Cash Flow, I'm currently number 1 on that one. So you can see that, you know, I've managed to get a lot of success on the leaderboards as well, which means I'm also winning prizes. Now, these prizes they can add up to quite a lot, and that's all on top of all the figures that I've shown you. Now, would those kind of figures make a difference to you? I'm going to assume they would. If we total that all up, I've not even done that. So JV Zoo, that was a total of 2,272. So let's just get the old calculator out and total that up. All right, so 2,272. And then my number one account on Warrior Plus, 7,428, plus my number two account on Warrior Plus, 4,814. So that's 14,000. Can you see that there? All right, so that's 14,514 out of those three accounts, excluding all the prize money. All right, so I don't know what that comes to in the end, but it's definitely way more than 15,000, in the last 30 days. And that is not me showing off. That is me showing you what you can do in this business. And it's an enjoyable business. Now, it's not push button rich, kind of stuff. You don't press a button. Well, you do in a way, because once you do what I've taught you to do, then you do press a button, you send out a broadcast to your list and you make money. But everything that I know that enables you to do what I've shown you there is available in Commissionable. So if you want this kind of a life, if you want no stress, no overheads, no staff, no boss, do what you want, when you want, where you want, with whoever you want, then this is your answer. This is it, right? Commissionable gives you everything. But in case you didn't know, it's not just the training inside Commissionable. You get training on everything from complete beginner all the way through to vendor, product creation, the whole lot, affiliate marketing, everything, AI, the whole lot. But it's not just the training. The special thing about Commissionable is that I thought long and hard about this before I launched it. I thought, what would be the best thing that I could give to my students, my followers? What would help them the most? And I thought, well, I know, I just give them all the assets that they're going to need. So you actually get a copy of my website and with full training, so you can just literally upload it and you've got my website so that you can do what I do on my website. And then I give you the pages to put on that website. I'm talking about review pages. Right, review pages with placeholders for your video, your bonuses and all that stuff, all done for you, all tried and tested templates. So I know what works, clearly I know what works, and I hand that over to you. Also give you one of my review scripts that's done over $8,000 in one single promo. Literally fill in the blanks again, then you can just read out that review script for any products that you want to do a review on. Also give you other assets, like for example, if you're doing an affiliate promotion, I give you a sample bonus document, a bonus access document that you can use to deliver your bonuses. I also give you the vendor assets. So I give you done for you sales pages, done for you JV pages, done for you members areas, everything you could ever need done for you. Commissionable is without a doubt the biggest no-brainer out there. All right, for the price it is at the moment. Now it's only going to be this price for a little bit longer now, and then it's going to go up. So if you fancy some of what I've shown you here today, and if you would like to know that you're finally on the path to success, then what are you waiting for? If you're not already a member of Commissionable, now is the time. Click the link below this video and join me, and I will see you on the inside. You take care.